This series between the Yankees and the Blue Jays has been anything but boring. Cheating allegations, guys getting suspended, coaches fighting, but in the end, it is the Yankees that get the last laugh. They win tonight to win the series 3 out of 4 as they defeat the Blue Jays here today. In a game that was won the way a lot of Yankee wins come by, off the bat of Aaron Judge. Top of the first inning, Aaron Judge did it again for the 12th time this year. A home run into center field, 430 feet into center. A titanic 2-run shot gave the Yankees a 2-0 lead. And I just want to point this out, folks. At this time last year, Aaron Judge had 12 home runs. And right now, he has 12 home runs. The road to 63 is on in a big way. There was another run scored in the bottom half of the first. Bo Bichette hit a home run into left center. That was the only run that Nestor gave up all game. That made it 2-1, and then Nestor settled down from there in what was a really solid outing from Nestor. He needed it. The last few outings have been rough for him. We've talked about his struggles after the 5th inning, where the third time he goes through the lineup, he struggles, but today he was just fine. He went 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, only gave up one, the home run we talked about, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, made a couple nice defensive plays in this game, was credited with a nice pickoff attempt in the 3rd or 4th inning. His ERA dropped to 5.21. This is what we need. We needed the old Nestor back, and we got that here today, at least a little bit. Happy with that. I still don't think Nestor has everything fixed, but in this outing, it was good enough, it was solid enough for the Yankees to win this. We also got to acknowledge the top of the 7th, the craziest thing that happened in this game. After Oswaldo Cabrera doubled, Aaron Hicks, that is right, the Aaron Hicks, the scapegoat of Yankees Twitter, of Yankees fans everywhere, a 2-out RBI single into right center. Oswaldo scored. Yankees lead it 3-1. The thing I love the most about Aaron Hicks, actually the only thing I love about Aaron Hicks, is that every time he gets a big hit, he then shows off, he struts, he's like, yeah, look at me. As if the last 40 at-bats didn't happen. All the strikeouts and pop-outs that you witnessed the last week, who cares? I just hit a single. It was so funny to me to see that, but whatever. He got us a big hit, and that means he's now guaranteed to be on the roster for at least another 2 weeks. There was another run scored in the bottom half of the 7th, where they took Nestor out, which I would not have done for Ryan Weber, but Ryan Weber somehow got out of it. He got a single and a walk, so he loaded up the bases. We're all thinking the game is over. Why did Boone go to Ryan Weber? But Ryan Weber, who is one of the worst pitchers I've ever seen in terms of like throwing a fastball, he gets it done. Flied out to left, sac fly that scored Merrifield, and then line out to center. Somehow he got out of that inning. So credit to Ryan Weber for pulling it off. Abreu comes in, closes it down in the 8th. They win it in the 9th. Yankees win this one. And if they just showed a little bit of offensive prowess yesterday, we could have swept this series. But I'm overall happy. Who would have thought? If I had told you Yankee fans a week ago, after what had been just a really just terrible time. I mean, all right, fine. If I had told you after the 2-3 loss to Tampa Bay, in Tampa, that we would sweep Oakland, that we'd split Tampa, and that we'd win 3 out of 4 against Toronto, you'd feel pretty good about yourself, wouldn't you? We have gone 8-3. Pretty good, and we are right back in the thick of things here in the American League East. At least a little bit. We are now 6.5 back of Tampa Bay, and we are now tied with Toronto for 3rd place in that division. I'm feeling a lot better about ourselves, especially happy with the way that Judge has been hitting these home runs and been looking like a return to 2022 Judge. We worried about him a little bit here at the start of the season. He looks like not much has changed here. It looks like a return to form, and that is great. Happy with the team. Yeah, still we have to deal with injuries. We lost Trevino today for 10 days. Ben Rotberg coming up. I still don't think that's a real person, but whatever. Overall, if you're Yankee fans, you got to be satisfied. You got to be happy with the way things have played out here in the last week and a half. Let's keep it going. Let's go to Cincinnati. Let's win 2 out of 3 there, and let's keep the momentum going positively here as the Yankees try to regain a top spot here in the American League East. Still got a long way to go, but they're much closer now than they were a week and a half ago. That's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a news channel and you like to see, make sure to subscribe down below. I will be back tomorrow as the Yankees take on the Cincinnati Reds in Game 1 of their 3-game set in Cincinnati. Take care, and God bless.